The Nok Culture, Africa's first civilization. In 1928, a tin miner in central Nigeria dug 24 feet into the earth and found something extraordinary, a small terracotta monkey head. Over the next 2 decades, more fragments emerged, human heads, bodies, elaborate hairstylists. This was the first evidence of the Nok culture, sub-Saharan Africa's oldest known civilization. Part 1. Who were the Nok? The Nok people lived in central Nigeria from around 1000 BCE to 300 CE. Their territory stretched across modern-day Plateau, Kaduna, Benue, and Niger states, about 272 kilometers north to south. They were sedentary farmers, growing crops like pearl millet, and they mastered iron smelting as early as 550 BCE. They were among Africa's earliest ironworkers. But what they are most famous for is their terracotta sculpture, the oldest figurative art in sub-Saharan Africa. Part 2. The Terracotta Masterpieces. The Nok created life-sized human heads and bodies using a coiling technique with coarse clay. The figures are hollow, with multiple openings to allow drying and firing. Their signature features: haunting triangular or almond-shaped eyes with pierced pupils, elaborate hairstylists and abundant jewelry, realistic animal figures alongside stylized human forms, detailed body ornaments. Some figures wear cords around their waists and necks. The figures were covered with slip and burnished to create a smooth, glossy surface before firing. Part 3. The Discovery. The first find was made in 1928 near the village of Nok on the Jos Plateau during tin mining. But it wasn't until the S, when tin mining intensified, that hundreds more terracottas emerged. British archaeologist Bernard Fagg led the earliest collections and investigations. 2 key sites, Taruga and Samundukia, provided intact archaeological contexts, allowing radiocarbon and thermoluminescence dating. These tests confirmed the sculptures were 2,000 to 2,500 years old. Part 4. The Mystery of Disappearance. This is where the story gets strange. In the last centuries BCE, the Nok culture vanished. Their terracotta tradition ended. New people arrived with different crops and pottery. Why did they disappear? No one knows for certain. Theories include 1. Climate change, drought or environmental shifts. 2. Disease, an epidemic that wiped them out. 3. Gradual migration. They evolved into later cultures. 4. Invasion. They were conquered or displaced. What we do know. Some scholars believe the Nok culture evolved into the later Yoruba kingdom of Ife, based on artistic similarities. Part 5. The Legacy. Today, Nok terracottas are highly prized on the international art market. The tragedy: in the S, archaeological sites across central Nigeria were looted on an unprecedented scale. Thousands of terracottas were smuggled out, now housed in museums and private collections across Europe and the United States. The National Museum in Jos holds many pieces, but countless more are lost forever to the black market. The Nok culture was one of Africa's most advanced ancient civilizations. They mastered iron, created stunning art, and built a society that disappeared without a trace. Their story is still being uncovered, one terracotta fragment at a time.